Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Did y'all have a good vacation? Holiday?
Yeah.
Did you get really cool presents for Christmas?
I got a bow and arrow thing
No
for
way.
practice.
Really?
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I got a metal detector.
A metal detector?
What? What are you
Yeah,
gonna use
metal
that?
detector.
What are you gonna use that for?
Look, search for treasures.
Yeah, we live on the bay side of my neighborhood, so
Cool.
we're gonna go metal detecting on the beach.
That sounds super cool.
That sounds
I
like
also
a lot of
got
fun.
this new set of I also got this new headset.
Yeah, what
I'm
happened to
wearing.
your purple, what is it, pinkish headset? You don't have it anymore.
One of the ears doesn't work.
Oh, I see. Cool. What about Nemia? What'd you get? Pizza?
I remember where we left off last session, and what did I get for what? Like Christmas?
Yeah, for Christmas.
I got a Nintendo Switch.
Wow, very cool.
Wow. I've always wanted to play a Breath of the Wild Zelda, but we don't have a Nintendo Switch, so we can't really play.
I don't even have that game.
Oh, it's awesome.
You know what I got?
A Link talks there. It's weird.
I know.
Let me show you what I got for Christmas.
A new
What?
King Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Maybe it's a baby Kong this time to go with his Donkey
Diddy
Kong.
Kong?
Diddy Kong. Very small Kong.
You don't know much about the Donkey Kong.
No, I don't. What? I don't even see what that
It's
is.
the ship that we were fighting on.
Oh my god.
Maybe
That
it's
is
some
awesome.
crab. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
it's dragon.
that is so cool.
From far away, it kind of looks like the ship we were fighting on.
It's Tiamat.
Wait, make it close to the camera one more time.
It's
That
so
is
big.
Awesome. That is. Did
Is it
you
cool?
paint that?
No,
Did you
I
paint
didn't.
that?
No, I didn't paint it.
I love painting minis. I'm currently painting my wolf. Not immediately. I'm holding erasers right now.
Weighs a ton. That was my special Christmas gift. Alrighty, so
I also got some new dice, but I'm still gonna be using these ones for now.
I got
New
a
dice.
zillion.
dice are always good. You never have enough dice.
Going along with my collection of dice. I have a lot of dice.
I haven't used my dice since we played last time, which was quite a while. It's been like 4 weeks since before
I
Christmas.
remember what happened last session.
Well, then go for it. Tell us what happened. Give us a recap. I'm all ears.
I don't remember at all.
We fought a kraken, and then we got in a stranded island. Somehow all got together. Somehow all found each other. We were the kittens got lost. Golem and Wellbrooks fell into a hole.
Yeah, we did fall into a hole and we are being captured.
I almost fell into a hole, and then they started getting dragged away.
Which you should really help us in this situation.
Frogmen.
I'm trying to talk these guys out of this. Oh, hi, Gollum. I would have just said
So
that.
yes, you are now stranded on some sort of deserted, abandoned island somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You were headed for this continent of Zendrick, and along the way, yes, your boat got attacked by a smallish type of kraken.
Ish. Don't
Small.
Ish.
It was big for a baby.
It wasn't as big as it could have been. I was nice. I didn't throw a big kraken at you. I mean, I was still mean. I threw a kraken at you, but I
You
was
did throw
nicer.
cracking at us. Thank you.
Well, would you rather have fought that thing? I don't think so.
Or, nah.
So yes, the boat sank,
No.
and you found yourselves washed up ashore, different parts of the island, and eventually you found yourselves. However, we did leave the session with Gollum and Welbrix having fallen into the same pit,
A hole.
and
The exact same hole. And I'm just glad to see Gollum. And I was like, how do you get
yeah,
here?
and Nemia had tracked you and found the pit, but the pit had already been trapped, or had been, it had been used essentially because the two of you had fallen into it, so she was able to see it before she fell into it herself. However, we kind of fast forwarded a little bit because it was getting late and it was towards the end of the year and Christmas is coming, etc. So we sort of kind of fast forward the story a little bit where Gollum and Welbrix were being taken away by a bunch of
Take it away.
frog people, which I'm pretty sure Gollum, with the monster manual, knows what they are, right? See, that's...
I forgot.
You forgot.
I'll be able to find them
Grongs?
later.
Didn't you say something about Grongs?
Yes, some Grongs.
Grunt.
Some multicolored frog-like people who had kidnapped Gollum and Welbrix. And they were taking them away.
And my
Me-
wolf. And my wolf.
And your wolf, which the wolf had been poisoned.
Not paying attention.
So he was kind of out of it. These Grongs were shooting these poison-filled arrow tips or darts at you.
By the way, weren't there was it Gronk and Fox both also on that ship? Where are they?
Missing?
They're probably fine. They're probably fine.
They're probably fine,
Hopefully.
sure. So,
Can you reheat this? They're really cold. Like, can you just do it
we
for like
will
25
resume
seconds? Microwave.
with the scene. Let me just check something here. Okay. We'll resume
I'll
where...
quickly grab some scissors.
Sure. Let's bring up a map.
Gronk!
7. That's a lot. That's a lot.
So,
Grunts.
Nemia,
Ah.
you had spotted up ahead. You were following this trail after you had discovered the trap, and you did see that these Grongs were taking your friends away, and your friends were essentially wrapped up in these rather thick rope-like nets, and they seem to be somewhat out of it, probably poisoned, despite the fact that the Warforged has resistance. He is not immune, and the halfling is gibbering around, blah, 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 completely out of it as well. The wolf is like lying upside down. His legs are sticking out of the net, and he's just drooling. His tongue sticking to the side. He's completely out of it. So your friends are being dragged away.
You want
And
me
the
to fight frog people? Tribal frogs?
Yes.
The
Yes,
Grongs
we do.
stop at the edge of this river, and they all put down the nets, and they start poking at the river with sticks.
What? Oh no, this is not good. This is really not good. This is not good.
Sacrifice! Why do I
So-
feel like you guys are some kind of sacrifice?
I don't know why you think that. I think they're gonna drown us. That's what I think was gonna happen.
That's an awesome idea. Let me write that down.
Well,
Drown the PCs. Cool.
No,
I'll
no,
keep it.
no. Write down this idea instead. They have like a humongous like frog monster that they sacrifice people that they find to.
Humongous frog monster eats
No,
people.
they sacrificed that for us.
Uses
Basically,
cats
they
as
feed us to
seasoning.
the giant frog.
Maybe
So-
they feed us a delicious meal.
Nah, they don't.
Use the PCs as a delicious meal.
Nah.
So, Nemia, it all begins with you. All the pressure is on you. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know what they're gonna do, but
Well, you just see them. They all stop. They kind of just gently put the your friends down. Your friends are still wrapped in nets, and each of them takes a long like stick, and they're just poking at the water, looking into the water, and they're kind of talking to each other, making these weird noises.
It's
can I
like little
sneak?
chickens
Can I
and
try and
frogs.
sneak up? Can I try and sneak closer so I can see what they're doing?
Absolutely. Go for it and roll for your sneak. First roll of 2022.
19.
And it's a 19.
Too
Nemia
bad it wasn't a
quietly.
20.
How close do you want to go? Tell me when you want to stop.
I just want to be like, I don't know, a little far away. No, forward a bit. Yeah, that's about good.
Right there. So you sneak yourself. You use the thick vegetation to help you sneak in there. And there's a lot of movement, a lot of birds and insects, and there's a bit of wind. So the vegetation is kind of moving, moving with the wind, and there's so much noise all around you that you have no problem quietly or semi-quietly walking through this thick vegetation until you're about 10 feet away from them. And you see they're all like just scratching their head, and they're kind of talking and putting their hands in different positions. Like, you don't understand a word they're saying. They're looking at the river, and the one in front.
Speaking, I'm sure they're not speaking common. They're probably not speaking Elvish or Goblin, and they're not speaking Infernal. Those are the only languages I know.
They definitely are not speaking any one of those languages.
Speak wrong. Wait, would they understand me?
Would they understand you? Do you want to speak to them, or do you want to stay in hiding?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. So Gollum and Wellbricks.
How long is it until they wake up?
Oh, it depends. Depends on a few things. So Gollum and Wellbricks, I need you both to give me a Constitution save.
Why am I making so many con saves today?
It's due to the poisoning.
$16.
16 for the halfling. What about the Warforged? What's your Constitution save?
In some ways, I actually don't want to wake up to these guys strangling me. In a way, I kind of don't want to wake up, but if I wake up, it's still good.
Please do. I'm not very good at making decisions on my own.
Who knows if I can sneak out of a net?
Gollum, what was your con save?
People want me to.
12. All right. So, Wellbricks, you kind of snap out of it a little bit. You look around, you can see...
I realize that I am Willowbricks Thistletop by this point. Okay.
Yeah.
I realize that my wolf is there.
You're really tied up, quite constrained. You look over and you kind of just look over quickly, and you get this big waft of wolf breath in your face, as your wolf he's completely out of it, and like I said, he's like sticking his legs are sticking up straight out of the net through the holes, and his snout is also protruding from the net. It's wide open, and you can see this large tongue just kind of drooling, and he's breathing in your direction. And you look over to the other side, you can see Gollum is completely inert. not moving. You also can hear these grongs, and they're kind of chittering with each other. Like it's kind of a weird sound. It's like froggish, but not quite. And
Is anyone guarding me?
nobody's
kind of
really
sick.
guarding you at the moment. You're gonna have to
About
stretch your
100
eyeballs almost to the
now.
limit to see that they're kind of behind you. You're on the floor, wrapped in this like rope like net.
Is anyone looking at me?
Do a perception check.
How can I do that?
Perception. I got a 17.
Nobody is looking at you, but you do see from the corner of your eye, there's a bit of movement in towards your left side, inside of this thick kind of foliage along the side of the road. There's some kind of movement, and you get a small glimpse of an eyeball staring at you.
Well, first priority is get out of this darn net.
Wait,
So, first, I want to try to get
No,
my
wait.
sick. Yeah.
if no one was if a bunch of people aren't looking at you and only one person's using their one eye, I have, well, wait, there's pass without trace.
Yeah, can you do that on me?
I don't know if it's my turn yet or if I'm actually able to, but
I would have had started making quick decisions, and I would have tried to move my hand and take out my sickle from its sheath. Start trying to cut through the rope.
The spell really doesn't quite work right now because you're not really
Okay.
moving yourself. It's more for when you want to hide, and yeah, I'm not sure if it applies in this case.
okay.
Wellbrooks, you said you were trying to do something?
I wanted to try to take out my sickle and try to cut myself free.
You realize that all your equipment have been stripped from you.
Ugh. Okay, can I try to tear the rope?
Roll for a strength roll. With a disadvantage because you are constrained.
I got a 13.
13. No, you try to break free. It's too tight. Actually, the more you pull or push against this netting, it actually tightens even more. It's kind of weird. Gollum.
Okay, I decided to stay put.
Gollum,
I act like I'm
you
dead.
open your eyes and you see a cotton candy sky with pink and blue clouds.
What?
And the rain comes down, and it's these multi-flavored candy that's raining all around you. And you see leaping in the fields is a unicorn with a purple horn, and it smiles in your direction. Gollum, anything to say about that?
What?
This is
It must be
weird.
really out of it then, because
What do you want to try and do?
eat candy.
So you're lying there and you open your mouth and all this candy comes into your mouth and you're just
Wait,
you're
you
just
have a mouth?
giggling away. You're happy. All this candy's kind of melting in your mouth and you're
Yay.
drooling candy and your mouth your face is all like it's got streaks of purple and yellow and reds and blues as all this candy is melting and you're just then
Half.
you reach over and you try to grab one of those clouds. You pull down a pink cloud, and it tastes like cotton candy. It just melts in your mouth. And that unicorn comes up to you, and with its horn, it kind of pokes you a little bit, and then it starts licking all that candy off of your face.
This is an amazing dream then, because
Nemia, Oh, Nemia took her headset off. So Nemia, you look over and you notice the halfling is trying to break free, but it's not working. So the halfling seems to have snapped out of the poisoning. Unfortunately, you do see that the wolf. You ever see an upside down dog? How silly it looks. This wolf looks completely ridiculous. His legs are straight out, stretched, and his mouth is like his tongue is dangling like 6 inches from his mouth, and he's drooling, and this hot air is blowing in Wellbrooks' face. But the weird thing is, you look over and you see the Warforged. Warforged don't typically have a smile, but if Warforged could smile, you would see the silliest smile on his face as he reaches over and he's just like touching his chin and kind of laughing to himself. And you can see his eyes light up.
Wait, I have the perfect song on my iPad for what's happening to Gollum right now. I'll just play it to.
I'm scared.
This is gonna be weird.
Wait, where is it?
No. Oh no.
It applies
Huh?
perfectly.
I'm not sure. All right,
What?
so Nemia.
There's something about rainbows, unicorns, everything nice. Yeah, sugar fairy dust, everything nice. Yeah, brush your teeth.
So Nemia.
It was
At this point, you can see that the grungs are looking back towards their prisoners, and one of the big grungs, he's kind of greenish. There's a purple one, there's a brown one, there's a red one, there's one
the
gold
brown
one.
looks to be the biggest. So.
Which one's the gold one?
Actually, there's no gold
Red
one. Sorry, there's a red one. So there's a red one, a brown one, four green, and a purple one. The purple one comes over and he starts kicking the halfling.
Evilness.
I pretend like I'm dead. I pretend like he's doing literally nothing.
Oh, okay. So if you're gonna pretend, do a performance.
Performance.
That actually would work. 21. He
All right,
himself
so
completely out of it.
he gives one swift kick to Wellbrooks' neck or head, and you feel it. You're gonna take 3 points damage, and you immediately feign that you're dead or you're out of it, and the red grog comes over and he's like he shoves them and he's like he's like yelling at each other, and he's pointing at the halfling as if why did you kill him? So they have a bit of a shouting match on top of the halfling.
Wait. Perfect time to escape, but I don't know how to escape.
But I also need milk for my cookie.
Nemia, so you see this now. So the red one and the purple one are kind of having a little bit of an argument, and the other guys are just sort of standing around like, well, I don't know what to do. He's the boss.
Can I throw? Wait, would throwing a dart at the purple one's neck be a bad choice?
Probably.
Okay, well then I wouldn't do that.
Okay, yeah. Don't fully trust me though, but I would think that that's a bad idea.
Gollum.
I'd want to throw it so they wouldn't know where it was coming from.
You're still enjoying the candy rain and the big
Rainbow,
cloud
unicorn, everything nice.
candy clouds and
Sugar heart,
the
sugar
unicorn.
plum, fairy dust, everything nice. Brush your teeth.
You look over and you see in the actually, you know what? Give me a perception check, Gollum.
Do you see a frog? Milk. Dipping my cookie in my milk. There.
17?
That's a high roll.
All right, so Gollum,
That
you
is.
look over as you take in all this big gulp of cotton candy, and the this unicorn is licking the cotton candy off of your face, and you look over and you can see there's a wall of what looks to be candy canes and licorice, and you can see that wrapped in a multicolored layer of licorice and topped with some
Black in
chocolate
there?
and a candy colored like chocolate drizzle is Nemia, and she's hiding behind these strings of licorice with that one eyeball looking at you.
Oh, so I'm that one eye.
Yeah, you are.
Am I really that noticeable that you can notice me while you're sleeping even?
Can I go over to the eyeball?
Give me a strength check.
Funny.
20.
Did you
So,
see the
well-
kittens anywhere?
Well, Bricks, you actually see the kitten is sitting on top of the Golem's face, licking Golem's face, trying to wake him up.
Aww.
And you also see Gollum actually responds by breaking free, and he's kind of like, "Oh, there's candy everywhere." He's like acting kind of silly. He breaks free, stands up. The Grongs are like, they're kind of stunned, and Gollum, you
Wait, are
reach
me
over.
and Gollum in the same net?
No, separate net. Gollum, you reach over to try and grab some of this string of candy, and you pull it back, and what you see, Nemia and Welbricks, you see Gollum takes these reeds, these vines and such, and he pulls it, and he's trying to chew on it.
This is hilarious, Gollum.
I'm never gonna.
I'm
No.
like trying my best to not laugh and keep my cool.
I need initiative rolls from everybody.
5.
5 for Nemia.
6.
18.
18. All right. Well,
Usually
Nemia,
happy
roll
Gollum.
again, please. Just roll a d20, Nemia, to break the tie between you and the monsters.
What did the monsters roll?
I rolled a
I
4
don't
now.
mind going last. I rolled a 3.
Wow.
It was gonna land on a 16, but then it bumped off another dice.
So, Gollum, you're the first one. Now, remember, you're in this deep, sleepy haze, and you're kind of poisoned, and everything around you is cotton candy and sweet tarts, and I mean, you name it, like just everything looks like candy, and you just want to eat everything. And you look over, and you do see Nemia wrapped in this string of licorice.
So instead of trying to eat the reeds, or licorice sticks or whatever,
Trying to save me or hurt me?
can I try to save her?
Like you think I'm
Like,
stuck in some kind of
Break
licorice
it and then
cave.
throw it on the ground?
Sure. Roll for
Not
another
really
strength
hungry,
roll.
but
Maybe you
Nemia,
can use it as a punching
This is going to be an
bag.
opposed roll, Nemia, as Gollum reaches over and tries to grab you and pull you out of the jungle. So an opposed roll, Nemia. You can use your dexterity
16.
or your strength. You have to beat a 16.
I
is
rolled
my
a 16.
dexterity better than my strength? I think so. Wait, what's my dexterity and what's my strength?
They're both +1, so it doesn't make a difference.
Okay. $13.
So, Welbrix, you see that Gollum reaches over and just yanks Nemia out from her hiding. And he's probably trying to lick her at the same time. The cat is on his head, licking your forehead. Nemia, you are pulled out of hiding. And
Okay.
Gollum, do a perception check.
14.
14. As you pull him out and you give him a lick, you're kind of licking at him, and your eyes are looking over to the side, and you can see right behind him as you pull out Nemia, you see 7 floating ice cream cones. There's 4 green, 1 red, 1 purple, and they each have this big
Wait,
whipped cream type of thing on top of their head with eyeballs looking at you.
oh.
This is
Wait,
weird.
If Golem said "ooh, ice cream," then I realized that Golem thinks that all the frogs are ice cream, then I would probably say, "Go eat them."
Welbrix, it is your turn.
In real life, I actually
I
don't like
forget.
ice cream.
I play dead and try to keep my cool and stay out of this.
All right. Roll for your
what I-
wolf.
Oh,
Roll a d20 for your wolf.
what do I add?
Just roll a d20. I'll add the numbers.
I rolled a 17.
All right. Your wolf suddenly wakes up.
Yay!
He can act on your turn now. So, what do you want your wolf to do?
I want my wolf to try to bite the ropes and cut us free.
Excellent idea. Roll for an attack on the rope. So, roll a strength for your wolf. Let me see if I have your wolf stats here.
Strength for my wolf. I have my wolf stats here.
You do? Perfect. So, do a strength
I do.
attack.
I rolled a 19. Yay!
19. All right, so your wolf starts to tear through the ropes, and you can see he's slowly maneuvering himself out. He's ripped a part of his own rope net. Well, we're gonna go to the creatures, the grongs. Let me put a wolf.
Damn wounds. Wait, how come Golem's still over there?
She just stood up. Oh, wait, that's a good point.
Oh no. Oh no!
You don't even know what's happening.
I saw something.
No,
I did
I'm
not
trying to find
hear
trying to find a picture of a wolf, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh, here it is.
I saw it.
It's my wolfie.
Future.
Okay, so the 2 grungs that were fighting, they kind of snap out of it. And
Oh, the Grim Reaper.
the red one goes after Nemia, the purple one goes after Gollum.
Wait, what?
The
Why
4
do
green
everyone-
ones see that the wolf is getting loose, so they try to restrain him. Meanwhile, the brown one goes over to the river and starts chanting something.
I want to stop the brown one.
All right, hang on. So,
That's brown? Oh, that's brown. Why is
I know what
it
it's
not
gonna
wearing
do.
anything? Why is it only
I
wearing
know what
underwear?
it's gonna do, and it's not gonna be good.
I don't know why I only wear underwear. They forgot they got dressed this morning.
It just looks
All right.
super funny.
The Grongs take out these rusty dagger-like weapons.
Why are
And
they rusty?
first,
I have
against
a rusty
Nemia.
knife.
Nemia, it attacks for 20. AC 20. I'm sure that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
All right, Nemia, you get hit by one of the daggers. You're gonna take, let's see, 4 points of damage.
Ow. That hurt.
Ow, indeed.
These are rusty knives.
I don't
Now-
think rusty knives are good, guys.
No, they're not.
But they're using rusty knives.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's not good.
Gollum,
Well, what if I use a rusty knife?
That's a
you
good
look
one.
at Gollum. You can see that the purple-covered ice cream cone comes up to you, and out from his cone, he pulls out this candy cane, and it's sharpened on one end, and he's trying to like stick it in your gut.
That's
AC
a
22.
bad
I think you get hit by a candy cane / dagger.
Get hit by a candy cane.
You also take 4 points damage. To you, what it looks like is this candy cane was pushed and it crumbled in front of you, and you see the candy cane kind of explode into this chocolate sauce that comes out from you. At this time, you're not happy with this. You're like, I don't want to have chocolate sauce coming out from me.
Can I don't like eating ice cream in real life. Can I just get mad at the ice cream cones and smash them?
Sure. Let me first finish the attacks on the wolf.
Oh no, they attacked my wolfie.
How many hit points does your wolf have?
Let me check.
He just lost four.
Well,
He just lost 4 and 5. He lost 9 hit points as the 4 green grungs leap on top of him and start stabbing him.
there's 3 hit points.
Only 3 left?
Yep.
Well, Wellbricks, it is your turn, Wellbricks. You didn't do anything, right?
Well, first I want to
Yeah.
tell my wolf to play dead now. And
Alright.
then I want to keep playing dead now. I want to pretty much not be a part of this entire fight.
You gotta be a part of it.
All right, Nemia, it is your turn.
Oh, okay, can I pull out can I throw a dart at the brown guy?
The brown guy?
Yeah, the brown guy. Like the guy
y-
that's panting. I want to
sure.
stop him from panting.
Go ahead.
Okay. $19.
It's a hit. So you hit him. Roll for damage.
Wait, what do I roll again?
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus what?
1.
2 damage, but that should be enough to stop him from panting.
Okay, so the dart flies, hits him in the butt.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
He now has a hole in his underwear. He reaches out, he pulls it out. He looks around, he doesn't know who threw it at him. Throws it on the ground. We're back to the top.
I should have put another dart in one of the other frog's hands. So that he would have thought that it was the other dart.
Gollum, you don't like ice cream, you said, right? It's your turn, Gollum.
I don't like ice cream, so I'm just gonna start smashing the.
Oh, ice cream!
I'm just gonna start smashing them.
Go for it.
All right.
So it's basically an unarmed strike. You have a +6.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. 25.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll. Oh, it's 5 points damage. All right. So you smack into the soft center cone of this ice cream, and you break the ice cream cone. You come out and you pull out, and you see this melting ice cream in your hand, like just like that. The rest of you see that Gollum punches one of the grungs in his stomach so hard, breaks part of his shell, and you can see the grung kind of falls really badly injured to the ground.
Like there's a giant hole in its chest. What else is it supposed to do?
That's a good point.
Well, Brix, it is your turn. You're still pretending to be asleep?
Dead. Yeah.
All right. So the 4 grungs that were attacking you and the wolf, they kind of move past you, and they're going to go towards the rest of your friends. So they're actually no longer paying attention to you whatsoever. Do you still want to pretend? You can see that the grung, the brown grung, is behind you, and you can see that he was interrupted in whatever he was doing, but it looks like he's starting up again.
Is my wolf free of the net?
Your wolf's mouth is free, but he's not free. He's within reach, though.
Fight him!
Okay, yeah. I want to reach over to my wolf and kind of like pull the wolf over to me.
Yes.
And I want to ask it to bite on some of these ropes.
Roll for the wolf.
Is that my action, or is that a bonus action? Because I just told it to do.
That's all allowed to be as a free action. He's already there beside you, so you can just like talk to him. Free me or something, and he can try and free you.
Okay, what do I roll?
A strength.
Oh.
I rolled 17.
Yeah, he tears through your ropes enough that you can now probably squirm out.
Okay, so yeah, I do that. And then
Okay,
I want
to squirm out, you're gonna have to roll for it.
Ugh.
So we're gonna
Wiggle,
make it.
wiggle, wiggle,
Yeah,
wiggle,
wiggle. We're gonna make you. We're gonna make you roll for that. So
Roll a what?
you can do an acrobatics. I'd go for acrobatics.
Okay. That went well. 20. Not natural.
You contort yourself and squeeze out of that hole that he created, and now you're on the ground, crawling on the ground, free of the net. You still have your one action. That was your move action.
Okay. I cast Cure Wounds on my wolf.
Excellent. Go ahead, roll for your cure wounds and heal your wolf.
Okay, so what do I roll? A d8 plus what? What do I add to the d8?
Cure wounds, you added 3. 1d8 plus 3.
7.
So your
That's
wolf is
7
cured
points.
by 7 points.
Yay.
Your wolf technically has not moved yet. He could move, but he's not free, so he's still stuck. So we'll have to wait another round if he wants to break free. Which brings us to the creatures. The brown creature leaps across the river.
I did not know it could do that.
They're frogs.
It is a frog, so I guess it makes sense. But still, it's a frog.
They don't have frogs.
You can see that the red creature starts to just roll his eyes, his big eyes, to the side of his head because they kind of, they don't blink this way; they blink sideways. He rolls the eyes to the side of his head, and he starts just chanting. And
Derby, derby, derby.
Nemia,
You have a longbow.
you can see that the leaves, the vines behind you, and Gollum, what you see is the stringy candy starts to wrap itself around Nemia.
Darn it. This is why I wanted to stop him.
The stringy candy.
The other creatures As the candy starts to wrap around Nemia, you can go ahead and give me. Let's do a dex save. See if you can avoid this.
What pluses do I have?
For you, a dex save would be a +3.
Well then 20 in total.
You get it off of you. It doesn't manage to really do anything to you. The other creatures, however, one leaps behind you.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Am I dry yet?
probably.
From Okay, well, now I can think straight.
So both green grongs, they come at you. One leaps with you over top you with his dagger, and he misses. As you're kind of avoiding the vines from wrapping themselves around you, the other creature comes over and he swipes his rusty dagger. He also misses. Gollum, however.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
I have a 17. One hit, I would say. Unless your AC is more than 17. Oh, it doesn't hit. Your AC is 19.
Wow.
So you're good. It is now, once again, Wellbricks' turn.
This time, wait, are any of the grungs looking at me?
No, they're all busy fighting us.
No, none of them. No,
We're
you're
able
actually.
to keep them occupied. Get this brown guy. I hate him.
No one knows you're actually free. They're all paying attention to Gollum and Nemia.
Sweet.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I don't want to be the one that has to go over there to get the brown guy. I'd have to go in more water.
Well, I don't have any of my stuff, so I need my stuff first.
Do a perception
So-
check.
Who has
Yeah.
your stuff?
I want to get my stuff. Perception. I got a 16.
You look over it. There's a
I just-
small sack that is tied to one of the ends of the net, and it looks to be all of your equipment that they took.
Okay, can I get it? Can I
Yes.
just grab the sack and...
You grab the sack. It's tied. You'd have to untie it first.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you
And I
look
just
over
want
and you see
my
that
stuff.
the brown grong, he's running off.
That's not good.
That's
He's
all you can
slow.
do? You're good?
Can I have it untied by the next round?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Nemia, it's your turn.
What should I do? I should. Can I pull out my short sword and just fight back?
Yes, you have all your weapons.
Okay, can I attack the purple one? He seems like the rude, lofty leader.
Okay, go for it.
$18.
It's a hit. What's the damage?
What do I roll for damage with the short sword?
Short sword, it's 1d6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. 2 plus 1. 3 damage.
3 damage. Alright. He's surprised as you pulled out your sword. He didn't expect you to have a sword.
Yeah, well, not many people expect me to hit them with the tail either.
And now we're going to go to the top of the round. Gollum! It is your turn. You can see that Nemia, what kind of candy did you pull out?
Huh? Ooh, I know exactly what I pulled out.
What did you pull out?
I pulled out one of those Mr. Bigs. I
Mr.
just pulled out a
Big.
Mr. Big's chocolate bar.
And she unwrapped this Mr. Big, throws a wrapper on the ground, and she's stabs the Mr. Big into the grung.
Into the ice cream cone.
If
Into the ice cream
anyone
cone.
has a hammer,
Now-
then they should make it a cherry.
The chocolate bar is covered in ice cream.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna eat that chocolate bar anymore.
God.
But
Is your turn,
Ice
Gollum?
cream on chocolate sounds too much. I like chocolate ice cream, but not
What?
ice cream chocolate.
I do not like ice cream at all. But yeah, I'm going to start.
What about donuts?
You
Anyone
know
have?
what? I'll make an exception just this once. I'm going to do something. I'm going to eat the ice cream cone.
I'm so sad
Ooh.
you're not like some
Eat.
dragon or something.
Do an unarmed attack. But I can't imagine a Gollum or a Warforged with such a small mouth actually bite into something. But hey, maybe you can. Try it.
Hey, I don't have a small mouth.
Okay, loud mouth, big mouth. Let's see you go for it. Roll a d20 and add 6. It's your unarmed strike.
21.
It's a hit. Suddenly, you just bite into this horrible tasting ice cream, and you just take a big chunk, and it's now all over your mouth. Nemia, you just see, you can see that the Gollum did the weirdest thing. You've never seen Gollum do this before, but he bit into this frog and pulled out the frog's legs. Roll. That's 5 points damage. So let's
Wait,
see.
can I just start? Can I just clap my hands and say, "Yeah, go Golem"?
I just kind of like I kind of like gag. It's like, this is
Well,
really
it is
gross.
Wellbricks' turn. Wellbricks.
Okay, so I've untied the sack. I want to get all my stuff out of the sack.
Yes.
So I do that, and then I want to go after the brown guy with my wolf.
All right, the wolf is still stuck, so go roll for the wolf first. See if he can kind of chew free.
Well, I would probably use my sickle to help him get free.
Okay, he has advantage then.
Yay. And what's the plus? Oh, wait, sorry. What am I rolling? What am I rolling? Strength?
Well, if you're using your sickle, use your sickle stats.
Okay. Okay, then I rolled a 19.
You cut through the remaining rope, and you can move. Your wolf can move and attack because you've kind of already attacked. Use your attack action. You can move, but the wolf can move and attack. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I want to follow the brown guy.
You're just gonna walk across?
Yeah. I mean,
And
what
the
else
wolf?
can I do? Wait, I want to make sure that I'm wearing shoes. First of all, am I wearing shoes?
You are wearing shoes.
Okay.
Is the wolf going ahead of you?
Wait, can my wolf still like stand in this water, or can it like doggy paddle across? That'd be so cute.
You don't know yet.
I want to see, like, try to like act out to my wolf, like, can you swim?
He seems to be okay with it. He approaches the river.
Okay, I waited and I'm like, come on. What is that noise?
I think it's feedback from Gollum's speakers.
Well, I really hate that noise.
Really?
All right. So, what's the speed? The wolf's speed?
And
Probably 30, if not more. Pretty sure it's 30, or if not 40.
1 sec. No idea. I did not write that down.
All right, let me take a quick look. A wolf.
And tell me so that I can write it down now.
Yeah, it's a 40. So he can go faster than you. Do you want to send him ahead of you, or do you want to go with him? How do you want to handle this?
I want him to go ahead of me and wait for me at the bank.
All right.
Okay. And then I want to kind of hide in the brush, but slowly follow this brown guy.
Roll for hold on. Roll for the wolf. Roll a strength for the wolf with a +1.
What's the wolf's name?
Wait, where's 16? The wolf's name is Titanium.
Oh. Can you please
Okay.
stop referring to the wolf as the wolf?
Yeah, can we
Refer
stop?
to the wolf as titanium.
Thank
All right. So titanium starts to swim across. Let's see. He gets almost to the other side. The river is a little bit rough. So he had a hard time swimming. You get into the water. Give me a athletics.
I got a 15.
All right. You get into the river, and you have a hard time crossing it, and you find yourself being pulled downstream.
Ugh. Okay, then I try to resist the current and keep moving.
Now it's going to go to the creatures. The injured ones jump. Nemia, you have a free attack as one of the injured ones running away from you.
Can I trip one of them with my tail?
Sure, go for it. So do let's see, for a trip. Do a what am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Do a sleight of hand. Your sleight of foot. Your
Slight
Yes.
foot.
yeah.
Sleight of
Just roll
hand.
for it. Sleight of hand. So it's a
19
dex.
in total.
All right. So the first frog tries to leap out of the way. You kick
I
it,
just grab it with my tail.
and it falls flat on its face. Gollum,
What happened?
the creature that you hit with your candy, what was it? What you had? The ice cream. It looks like it's trying to fly. You have a free attack if you'd like to
The ice
attack it.
cream just grow like the ice cream just drink Red Bull and fly away.
So you can go ahead and do an attack on it if you'd like. It's free because he's trying to move away from you.
I
+6.
am going to. What do the trees look like in my weird fantasy vision
trees?
thingy?
The
The
trees?
trees are probably.
What would you think they'd look like?
Candy canes with cotton candy on top.
Mushroom covered something?
No, I'd say that it's like a licorice.
Marshmallow,
with
I meant?
candy on the end.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
those.
yeah. Candy canes.
Like one of those Twizzlers, like the thick licorice. One of those Twizzlers.
Candy canes.
Twizzler with
uh,
marshmallow on top.
Candy canes topped with marshmallows. I'm gonna
Oh.
take one of the branches off the trees, which is just like a candy cane stick, and hit him over the head with it. I'm not biting into any more frogs today.
Okay. All right. So
No more ice cream for you.
you break a large branch, and it looks like it has a marshmallow on top. Go ahead and roll for an attack. So add a +4. Yeah, add a +4 to your attack.
24.
Okay, so you take this big candy cane with a marshmallow, you snap it off of one of the trees, and you smack it over top of this guy. Roll for damage. Roll a d4 plus 4. What's a d4? What'd you roll for your d4?
Two.
All right, so you take this stick and you smack it over top of the head as this ice cream is trying to run away from you, and it goes everywhere. The marshmallow explodes. The ice cream explodes everywhere. You get ice cream on your face. Of course, Wellbricks, or not Wellbricks, Nemia, you see the frog's head.
May I applaud again?
And it just cracks, and it's just like guts and all over the place.
Can I applaud again?
What Gollum took was this large branch. At the end of the large branch, it wasn't actually really. It was like a dead branch that was just kind of hanging there. And at the end of the branch, it was like the stem, the root of a tree. It was a very large ball-like structure. It was rock hard. And Gollum just took it and smacked it over the top of the creature's head, and it just exploded. Not only did the frog's head explode, but this massive thing, it exploded. What went flying everywhere, besides maybe some, disgusting stuff, frog guts, is also an ant house, ant, what do you call it?
Hill? Anthill?
It wasn't even a hill. It was actually, they were digging into this big dirt thing, so these ants exploded everywhere.
I don't know why, but I don't like ants. I just generally do not like them. I don't know why.
Neither do I. So, this guy's dead.
I tripped one of the other guys.
So we did golems. Now it is Wellbricks. It is your turn.
I want to try to.
Actually, no, wait. Sorry. It was Wellbrick's turn. So because that was a free attack. Nemesis. Nemia. It is your turn, Nemia. Go for it. Nemia? Still there?
Wait, what's happening? Sorry, it kind of dazed off for a second.
No problem. So, that was a free attack. That was your free attack as the creatures were trying to run away. You managed to keep the creature from running away. Gollum killed one of the creatures. You no longer see the wolf, or you no longer see Wellbricks either.
Okay, I know that they're probably fine.
Well, everyone's fine.
Except for the frogs.
Except for the frogs.
They won't be anyways.
You're also covered in ants, by the way.
Ants?
Yes. Gollum exploded this big ant hill in your...
I don't really mind. I don't really mind.
Alright, they're kind of biting into you. They're kind of fire ants.
Oh. Now I do.
Sorry.
It is your turn,
Courtesy of me.
Nemia. What you gonna do?
Can I just, charge head first at the purple one?
Sure.
I have horns on my head, and that's gonna make it hurt a little bit more.
Sure. Go ahead.
Basically,
go for it.
I just want to act like a bull and charge at it.
Then that's gonna be an unarmed strike. You have a +3.
No, it's gonna be a horn strike.
A horn strike. You have a +3.
Yeah.
She does have horns.
She does.
15 plus 3 equals 18.
It's a hit. A roll of D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. 4 plus 1.
Right. So he's kind of pushed back a little bit, and
Also, I stabbed him with my horns.
you stabbed him with your horns.
Yeah.
Brings us to the top of the round. It is now Gollum's turn. I almost missed you, Demia. Anyway, Gollum, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna take the ant covered piece of tree and swing it at more frogs.
Go for it.
More ice cream cones.
Roll for it. So plus 4.
All
right. Let's roll for it damage. That was a hit. So let's roll. In this case, it's kind of broken up a little bit. So let's make it a D6. A D6 plus 4. This is an improvised weapon.
Seven.
All right. Well, you break one more. Do you want to use the guy that was trying to run away, or do you want to hit the red guy, or do you want to hit the one behind you? Or which one do you want to hit?
The one with the least amount of damage.
All right. So the guy that tried to run away, you kind of finish him off, and now he's a melting pool of ice cream on the ground.
Haha.
Give me a Constitution save again, Gollum. All right. With that last hit, you kind of stumble a little bit, and you slap yourself, and you look and you see that the ice cream is not quite ice cream, and there are ants everywhere, and you realize you were going on a very, very bad, what they call a very, very bad trip. You had no idea what was candy. This is not candy. You're covered in frog guts and mud and ants, and
Wait,
you got to.
did she just snap out?
She snapped out of it. Yes.
Oh no, this is not gonna end well.
I suddenly just yell, I bit into a frog!
All right. Wellbricks, you're being pulled down with the current. You need to do.
I want to try to go against the current.
All right. It's gonna need athletics. Make sure you don't get pulled down underneath the current. Underneath with the current.
Thank goodness I rolled a 22.
All right.
Yay.
You manage to not be pulled under, and you find yourself wrapped around this rock as water is rushing all around you, and you see your wolf. He's over by the shore, howling at you.
Why is he howling at me?
Howling. He's not sure what to do because he's afraid of the water.
Okay.
You've been taken downstream a little bit, and you no longer see your friends. You just see jungle on either side of the river, and you're holding on to this rock.
Can I climb up on the rock?
Go ahead and roll for a dex save.
Where is this rock? Can you take out the map and show me which rock I'm holding on to?
There's no map for this. Just imagine you are now in the middle of a river that's kind of widened up a bit, and you're just holding on to this wet rock and there's water
Is it in the
rushing all
middle?
around
Which
you.
side is it on? Where
It's
is
right in the middle of the river, and your wolf is along the side of the shore, kind of like following you, making sure he doesn't lose you. But he's afraid of going in the water because he realizes that the water, the current is too strong.
Okay, I want to climb on top of the rock, and I want to try to jump as far as I can.
All right. First off, it's gonna be a dex save to see if you can climb on top of the rock. Now you're in the water, so you can have a disadvantage to do so.
That's not the best. Oh, save. That's better. 12.
All right. Unfortunately, you're not able to climb on top as it's too slippery. Your wolf is howling as if he doesn't know what to do. You can do one more command towards him if you'd like to do. Free.
I want to tell him to stay where he is.
Okay, so he sits down and he starts howling.
Okay, I want to tell him to sit down quietly because I don't want to draw attention to us.
Well, it's too late. He started howling. Okay, that brings us to the creatures. All right.
I'm thirsty.
All right. So the purple one is trying to get away from you, Nemia. You have a free attack.
I just stabbed the purple one.
Yep, he's trying to get away from you. You want a free
Okay.
attack?
Yeah,
Go for it.
I'll get to slice him with my sword. Yeah. 17 plus
Yes.
3.
It's a
And
hit.
1d4 plus 1 is
Your
4
sword
plus
is
5
1d6.
Oh.
1d6 plus 1.
4 plus 1 anyway.
5. All right. The creature looks to be really badly injured, but not so much that he's dead. He's still maneuvering. So he can't move any further.
Can I specifically stab him in the spot that I stabbed him with my horns?
Okay. The other creature runs atop of a rock and then takes a leap.
Ow!
Goodbye.
Gollum,
Oh, hit me.
the green one and the red one are also trying to run away from you. What do you want to do? You can get a free attack.
We must make them go extinct. Well, at least this specific tribe.
I'm going to smash their heads together. Knock them out.
You want to grab both of them? The free attack on both of them? Wow. Normally that'll be not allowed because you're only allowed to do one, but I think it's so cool. I'm going to let you do it. But you have a disadvantage. So, go for it. It's an unarmed strike. You have a plus 6 with the disadvantage. Hey, that can't be that bad.
I rolled a 13 both times. Do I need to re-roll or something?
No, that's a 19. You grab both ice cream cones. Oh no, sorry, no longer ice cream cones. You grab both frogs and you smack their heads together. Bonk. That actually knocks out the green guy. He's dead. The red guy is he's like.
You dropped him in the water. You didn't put him
Can
in
you
the
put the
garbage
green
can?
guy
You
into
dropped
the
him in
garbage
water.
can?
He's gone.
Thanks. Yay! He's in the garbage can.
Get in that garbage can. We don't need you.
All right, so that was the monsters. Now it's Nemia's turn. What you doing, Nemia? The red and purple are still behind.
Purple. Must kill purple.
Go for it.
Can I just stab the purple one in the neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so plus 3, 16 plus 3, 19.
Oh wow, that's a hit. Go for damage.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't a 6. It wasn't a 16 plus 3. It's a 13 plus 3.
Still a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. Damage. 1d6 plus 1. 6 plus 1. 7 damage. I'm just gonna stab it in the neck.
Oh my goodness. This creature is not doing very good. Still alive, but not that good. It's quite injured.
I'm getting bored with this guy. I'm just toying with him, though.
Back to
I'm
the
getting
top.
kind of bored.
You can also all of you, Nemia and Gollum, you both hear your friend's wolf companion howling in the distance. You don't know what's going on, but
yeah,
you hear him.
I want to kill the purple guy first.
Well, it is Gollum's turn. Gollum, you still have grab hold of the other guy, the red guy. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to just try to like roll him up into a ball and then throw him as hard as I can into the forest.
All right. Well, it's going to be easy because
Those
he's
are
trying to
weird
run.
attacks, Gollum.
He's actually trying to run, so I'm going to give you an advantage on this. So go ahead and roll for a... You know what? It's a dex throw. You have bad dex. So we'll see how good you throw. Roll a d20 and subtract 1. But you have an advantage because he is trying to also get away. Roll 2 d20s. Take the lowest. The highest.
17.
Even with -1, you manage to take this guy into a ball. As he's trying to jump, you help him, hurdle him across.
I think he's still able to land that.
And to your horror, as you do this, you see at the last minute he grabs onto the cat, and he flies. With your assistance, he leaps across the river with your cat.
Can I send my owl to retrieve the cat?
Poor cat. It's been through torture.
Can I send my owl to retrieve the cat if they're
Well,
okay?
first of all, it's
Next time I'm
Wellbricks'
going
turn.
The next
Wellbricks,
time I'm going on an adventure, I am not bringing my...
you see in the distance, you see a frog fly with a cat in hand. And he just flies over the river and he lands in the forest jungle on the other side of the river. You're still hanging on to this rock. Give me a dex save. Make sure you don't slip.
I just think to myself, why are my friends so weird? I'm just thinking, like, what are they up to? Why are there frog cannons all everywhere?
You're just trying
Is that like a basketball
die. You're
thing
just trying
happening
to
right
ignore
now?
that you're about
Like,
to
what?
die. Are you just trying to ignore that you're about to die?
No, and I'm not about to die.
Well, you need
So,
to do a
well,
dex save. Make sure you don't slip off this rock. That's kind of slippery.
Okay, I'll do that. Dex save is 13.
13? Oh.
Oh
Um,
no.
I'll get back
I
to
told you. I told you, but you didn't listen.
you. Yeah, I'll have to get back to you in a minute. Wellbricks.
Ah.
You didn't listen to me.
The single purple creature that's left. He steps back. Just steps away from you. He hisses at you.
Can I get you?
Let's see something. Where is this? You feel the ground beneath you starts to tremor, and
Not this again.
you can see the ground is actually being pierced from beneath. You can see these viney, spiky tendrils poke up from the ground as the creature kind of casts this spell. I need Gollum and Nemia to give me a perception check first to see if you see it in time.
Okay. Perception is okay. 17 plus 1.
And Gollum?
12.
12? Oh boy. Alright, so this is what happens. Nemia, you manage to step away as the ground, just these vines, these kind of spiky vines grow from the ground, and you step away from it. Unfortunately, Gollum doesn't see it in time, and Gollum takes 6 points of damage.
Annoying.
And the frog starts to just jump. He can't jump far enough. He kind of leaps a little bit into the water. And as he's swimming away, you can see he's like... he's being pulled down. Which brings us to Nemia. It is your turn. Gollum is being surrounded by these pesky, pointy vines that also suddenly disappear. So Gollum, you're like dropped to the ground, and your foot and your leg has been pierced, and you're injured. Nemia, you see this happen, and you also see that the creature, the purple frog, has run off.
Can I run up to the frog and pounce on him as he's in the water?
All right, do a perception check.
Nat 20.
You're about to pounce on him when you realize that what's happening to him. You may not necessarily want to jump in there at the
Okay, I
moment.
changed my mind. But what's happening to him?
He's being eaten alive.
By what? Oh, piranhas.
There are piranha in the river.
That's not good.
Okay, then can I just send my owl to go and retrieve the cat?
Okay, your owl goes to retrieve the cat.
I've seen the owl and the cat before, and they're good friends.
All right,
Also, my owl's a good fighter.
your owl disappears into the jungle, and you wait for it, and you hear the howling.
Oh yeah, I should probably also go and save that person.
That's me.
Yeah, there's one person that I always forget the name of.
Well, bricks.
Oh yeah.
How can you forget Welbrick?
Well, I'm able to remember Titanium's name now.
I should just stone.
So what's that? A river? Is that the rock you were on?
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty big rock.
That's the entire island. Isn't that the entire island?
No, that's way... The island is so much greener than that. That is brown, I think.
Yeah, that's brown.
Yeah, the island is so much greener than that. That's where your wolf is.
Oh no, that's not good.
All right. So, that was Nemia. We're going to break the initiative round because the creatures are gone.
Yeah.
Isn't there still piranhas?
In the meantime, I want to see if Welbricks can hang on. Do a dex save.
Whew. 18.
You're desperately hanging on, and the wolf is howling away. Meanwhile, Gollum and Nemia, you no longer see the owl, the cat, the wolf or Welbrix, but you can hear the wolf from downriver, and you no
Can I
longer
do
see
something?
the brown or the purple frog. He's gone, but you see a whole swarm of fish, and they're like it's just bubbling, eating up whatever's inside the river, and a whole swarm of fish starts to swim downriver.
That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. I'm dead. I'm totally dead.
I'm going to run as fast as I can downriver on the riverbank.
Oh yeah, can I follow you?
No,
I'll go on.
I
I
need.
jump across the river first.
You're gonna jump across the river?
No,
Okay,
no,
I'll
no,
go on.
never mind. I'm just gonna run down the riverbank as fast as I can. As fast as I possibly can.
Can I go on the side with the wolf?
And then try to see if I can jump onto the rock on top of the rock with the wall bricks.
All right, so Gollum is running down the side of the river. Nemia, you want to cross the
Nemia!
river?
I'll go. I wanna. You know what? I'll just go on the same side as well, Brick.
Okay. So you both run down the
I don't
side
need to
of the
jump
river,
across.
and you can see Welbrix is hanging for dear life, and you can see this huge swarm of this fish. They're swimming and they're
Oh
coming
no!
closer and closer.
Can I start cutting down a vine with my sword?
All
You
right.
have rope.
What's Gollum
Oh
doing?
yeah, I do have rope. Wait, no. Who has rope? I don't think I have rope. I
Everyone
don't even
has
know.
rope. Everyone has rope.
If we don't have rope, then we'll use a vine.
You have
And if
50
we don't
feet
like
of rope.
that vine, we'll burn the vine.
What's Gollum doing? Nemia is taking some vines to make rope.
I'm going to try to jump as I get a running start from like 5 feet behind, no, 10 feet behind me. I'm going to get a running start from 10 feet behind the riverbank and
Okay.
just run in, jump on top of the rock, not next to wall bricks.
Do an athletics check.
$18.
18. Okay. So your strength is 4. Let's see if you can make it. Right from there. You make it. Oops, sorry, it's wrong. Wrong person. You leap across. Now give me a dex save as you land on the slippery rocks with a disadvantage. What'd you roll?
And
10? You unfortunately do not make it across and land. You don't land properly.
Oh. Oh, that's not gonna. Yeah. Bleh. Bleh.
Meantime, Welbrix, is there something you want to do? Welbrix?
Can I climb on the rock?
Well, your friend just slipped off the rock and is about to go over the edge.
Okay, I still want to go on the rock.
Alright, then do a dex with disadvantage.
Okay, that's okay. I got a 16, but I'm not sure if that'll be enough.
You manage to get your hand inside a crevice. You pull yourself up. You're now on a dry. No, the rock is not fully dry, but at least you're out of the water. And
Okay.
you can see that you just missed as the fish start to swim up to you. And they start trying to bite at you. At the last minute, you move your foot out from the water.
I
Nemia.
take my rope and
Yeah, take your rope. Oh, do you have your rope?
I think I have rope.
Because remember, you didn't have anything with you. The only thing you grabbed was your weapon.
Oh.
So everything's still back up at
Okay.
the yeah. So Nemia, you managed to pull the vine. You can see that your foolish friend tried to jump across, missed, and is being pulled down the river. Your small friend managed to get on top of the rock at the very last minute before the fish started biting. It is your turn, Nemia.
Oh, come on. Do I have enough rope to pull in? Well, no. To pull in. Do I have enough vine to throw and pull in?
Roll a percentile dice.
A what?
Percentile. You know what that is? That's a
No,
D10
not-
plus a D10. One of the D10s has 1 to 10, and one of the D10s has 10 to 00.
One is like this,
Yeah, that's the 10s.
and one is like this.
That's the 1s. So, do you have 2 of them? You should have the set that I
Yep,
gave you. Yeah,
have
there you
the
go.
2.
So roll it. Now the 10s is like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the 1s are, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 30 and a 7.
37%. You have 37% of a 50-foot rope. You have about
Bit over half.
15 feet of rope. So
And how far do I need to throw?
if you rush over here, it's
Yep.
going to require a few rolls. If you rush in time,
It's only 5 feet.
it's only 5 feet. So
But it's
I
enough.
will. It's enough. Now toss the rope, right? And you're gonna hang on to
Okay.
one end, which gives Gollum a chance to grab the other rope. Do a dex save, Gollum. See if you can grab the other vine, not rope, vine.
Mm.
13? Alright, you grabbed onto it. You are still being pulled into the water. You're quite heavy. Nemia, give me a strength save with a disadvantage.
Strength. Disadvantage. I rolled a 17 and a 15. And I have a +1, so
16.
yeah.
You get pulled into the water. You fall flat face first into the water. You still grabbed onto the rope. It's slippery, but you're lucky enough. You grabbed onto the rope. You grabbed on with your feet to the edge of. There's like a little rock protruding from the water. So you plant your foot inside the rock to use it as leverage, and you hang on. You're being stretched. You're holding onto the vine. The rock is keeping you ashore. Gollum is basically floating downriver, but he stopped, and eventually, with the river water pulling him down, he lands just on the shore, just in the nick of time. Congratulations, you saved him.
I think someone needs to save me.
You're okay. I'll just keep collecting more vine. Also, how long is it to get? How long is the gap between our side and the side that the wolf's on?
Let's see. 75 feet.
Not from where I am, from where Golem is. That's closer.
70 feet.
Okay, so the minimum's probably 70 feet. Okay.
So you're all in the clear now, right? But your
Golem,
friend
your green
Wilbrix-
screen's kind of tilting. I can see behind the green screen a tiny bit. If I keep collecting rope, I don't know if I'll be able to make like 70 feet of rope. Probably not.
Can I yell to them that our sack of stuff is back where the frogs were?
I have all of my stuff, but that does not include a rope.
Well, I have a rope in my stuff back there,
Okay.
which is 50 feet, so
50 feet plus the other 15 feet that I got of fine.
which would be 65 feet, and then you would only need to make a bit more.
Yeah, but it's... I guess we could just reach to you, but then you'd kind of have to jump, and it would just be like a booster.
I kind of don't trust that rope as much as I should.
Yeah, you really should not trust the rope
Yeah,
at all.
I have an idea that we can get all of us to safety, but we're gonna need that rope for my stuff. Is that if you kind of tie my rope to your rope, but then throw it to me, I can take all the rope, make a kind of lasso, throw it over, tell my wolf to get into it, then pull my wolf back, and then throw it to you.
What? Okay, so we're gonna give you the rope. You're gonna turn into a lasso. Lasso your wolf. Use it to kind of help him swim against the current. Where there's
Yes.
piranhas, may I remind you. And
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we might be able to like hoist him up.
oh, wait, how high are you?
I have no idea.
How many feet in the air is Wellbrooks? Like, how tall is the rock?
Because I would get to the highest.
The rock
point.
is about he's about let's say 6 feet from the water. The rock goes up another. It's pretty high. It goes up like 20 feet or so. You have to climb the rest of the rock.
I want to climb the rest of the rock. I am a tall.
All right. So in that case, you're gonna have to climb. As long as you don't slip. Give me a dexterity save.
$16.
All right. You make it to the top. Almost home free. The wolf is going crazy. He's just basically running up and down the beach. Wellbricks is climbing.
Okay, so-
Wellbricks is climbing while this is happening, and I need Nemia and Gollum to give me a perception check.
Hello.
Perception check, Gollum. Nemia.
Hello. Perception check, I heard you.
19.
Ooh.
I also rolled a 19.
All right. Well,
Oh, wait, but I got a +1, so that's 20. Yeah, whatever. Bird! It's a pterodactyl.
What the?
Next thing we know, we're gonna run into a T-Rex. Ooh,
The
wait,
next thing we're
maybe
gonna
that
know, we're
could
gonna run
happen.
into a
we
red
could run
dragon.
into like a T-Rex.
How is there a pterodactyl here? What?
That thing looks more like one of those things that's like as big as those one-man plane.
Wellbricks, give me a perception check with a disadvantage because you're climbing. You're not paying attention to the skies. Put the
11.
monster manual away. What'd you roll?
11.
You do not see it as it swoops down. And I lost my dice. Oh, that's going to be 21 to hit.
That's not good. Yeah, that hits.
You
Me.
take 7 points of piercing damage as
that's
this
not as
large
bad.
creature.
I have 3 hit points.
You have only 3 hit points left.
I have 3 hit points.
This large creature swoops down and takes the halfling in its claws and flies off.
Come on.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, come on.
Something like that.
No. Wellbricks would be a tiny bit smaller. Okay, that's much better. Yep, that's perfect.
I don't think any of this is perfect, Nemia.
And as Wellbricks is swooped up and taken away, perhaps defeat some babies, we will end the session. Wellbricks' fate is yet unknown, leaving both Nemia and Gollum
And the wolfie.
completely helpless, looking up in the sky as their friend is swooped up and taken away.
If I have to make a new character, I don't really mind.
Yeah, your character's been through a lot.
Now you've lost
Damn
your cats, you've lost Fox,
No,
You've
the
lost-
cat might come back soon.
but everything's fine, right? Right? Everything, right? What does Demi always
No.
say?
Gollum, I have a question. Is your cat friends with my owl? Okay, well then they should get along well while flying through the air.
We'll see.
If the cat, the cat survives the fall from the frog, and the frog survives.
You're on a
Does
very,
not
very
survive.
wild, mysterious island, lost in time. We will see.
No,
We'll
does
see what
every-
happens.
Just everything looks so beautiful. All of a sudden, you just hear a T-Rex, and it bites something.
Don't give me ideas. You know what happens when you give me ideas.
Ooh,
Yeah, we know what
about
happens when
that.
somebody gives some ideas.
About that, I hope we don't meet an Androsphinx. Huh?
All right.
Seriously?
With that, I have enough ideas to last me 2 weeks until we play again. Wellbricks, hang in there. Literally.
Literally.
And
Oh yeah.
have-
Also, I have a question.
yeah.
Well, you know how there's like a bunch of crazy animals on this island, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, so there's a bunch of crazy dinosaurs and frogs on this island. If we want it to be a prehistoric island, all we need now are humongous bugs.
That's already a thing in Dungeons and Dragons. He
No,
could have
no,
just done
no,
that.
No.
I have plenty of
Gigantic bugs.
I have
No.
plenty of ideas with all of what you've given me. I see where you're going. You want bugs. You want big creatures. You want prehistoric creatures. We'll do it.
No, wait, no, we'll not do it.
I aim to please.
So do
Or
I.
at least please the dungeon master.
Goodbye. See you next week or next time.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.